community at the University of Virginia, I'd like to welcome you to the Bicentennial Launch Celebration.
I came on board in February, and I've been living in Charlottesville since July.
I started in January of 2016.
On this project, about 3 years.
There are hundreds and hundreds of folks that are building the show. We have one enormous stage in front of the rotunda. It's 60 by 60. There's another stage in the center of the lawn. If anyone walks on the lawn in the next days, they'll just see towers and equipment and lots of amazing stuff. It really is a transformed place.
And we do graduation here every year, and in terms of number of people, we put 20,000 people here on the lawn every year in May for graduation. We're doing the same thing here with the number of people, but logistically there's a lot more equipment that has to be set up. In a World Heritage Site designed 200 years ago, we're trying to make a modern kind of a concert event happen in this space.
The challenges would be the sight lines we're dealing with. And when you're dealing with the site, like the lawn and the rotunda and such beautiful, precious architecture, you certainly have to really move slowly and make sure you're not going to damage anything.
Jefferson Construction, take 7 and action. Line. I now pronounce open this great University of Virginia. Students, enter these hallowed halls and go forth. My hair used to be long and red, and I started in Independence Hall in Philadelphia. I've been with Colonial Williamsburg for 25 years, and so this is where it's gone. I love it. So I'm the president of paintscaping.com, and we're in charge of doing all the 3D mapping on the rotunda. So it's a big part of the event.
What is it going to look like on the night of?
You got to come. You think I'm going to tell you everything?
It's coming out after. It's going to come out after. It's going to happen.
Well, it looks like we're going to put the rotunda on fire. Yeah, you know the famous, the Great Rotunda Fire of 1895. We're going to reenact this. We're going to build the rotunda. So our role is really to give it a big wow factors, big wow moments, but also it's got a lot of meaning. This is a mapping with meaning.
We have lots more construction, lights going up, lights getting focused. We have all sorts of stuff going on all over the lawn. The Pavilion 200 is being erected down in the Homer Flats, which is this extraordinary architectural installation. Various components of the show are being rehearsed. I'm going from here over to rehearsal of our acting troupe, which is going to be performing throughout the evening in an interactive way with the projection mapping that we're doing on the rotunda. Projection mapping itself is still being worked on. There's a whole studio set up that's doing the last minute work of projection mapping, and Philippe Bergeron is our projection mapping master. We got a lot going on.
Tonight we're going to be doing some content testing to make sure that our content looks the way we expected it to. We'll do our final alignment checks to make sure that we line up with windows and the pediment and the columns so that our content looks appropriate and covers every surface that we prepared for.
This would encompass all the cameras on the lawn, between spy cameras, robocams, and broadcast cameras. All of that comes to the truck. We send that back out. We delay to the screens going down the lawn so it's time aligned for everybody wherever they happen to be along that long distance. That's all taken care of here. We're feeding the internet, cutting the show, and driving all the communications.
very ready. In fact, I've been ready for over 200 years.
You will come down center and start sketching the architectural plans for the University of Virginia, and we'll be illustrating behind you what's going on. Do you have just one, or do you have multiple? Pretend he's here, now he's done, and react to the fire. You'll be on fire. Oh my God, it's fire. Oh no. I feel great, thanks. The show is tonight. At this moment, we're an hour and 43 minutes from starting. It's been a lot of preparation, a lot of great people, a lot of great collaboration. We have extraordinary artists on stage, so we're ready to rock and roll.
I just want to see through this mask. I want everything else to be black.
Through the mask?
Yeah, exactly.
But it's all white.
We're almost ready.
What we projected at the rehearsal last night was not final by any means, and there's a lot of material from last night that's been replaced and is much, much better. I happened to see on the news a few weeks ago that they had removed the Confederate soldier plaques on the rotunda. I made a point to remove them from our projected image, but I thought, it should be up to date, so.
Thank you all for gathering this evening to celebrate a magnificent moment in the life of our university, the launch of UVA's Bicentennial commemoration.
To take again and renew again Jefferson's original ideal that in order for this democratic experiment to succeed, in order for America to be as full and rich as it might be, we needed an educated citizenry. And that's why UVA was created. That's what his vision, original vision was, to bring this institution of higher learning to life.